morning. Woo, welcome to the Inspiration in 30. My name is Gloria Ward. I am the founder of this amazing project right here, the I'm Loving Me Project, where we inspire you to love yourself. We give you the tools that you need to heal and grow. And we also have some fun in the process. I want to welcome everybody. Again, here we go. We're less than 100 days to another year of 2023. We've been doing this for a very long time, a couple of years now. We're probably in year three, I believe. And I am just so happy and so proud and just love exactly what it is that I do. So I thank each and every one of you who come in and watch live. I also thank each and every one of you who, give us the opportunity to watch our replays. We are doing a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. We are doing some amazing things where we're putting together more of our events. We have our holiday party coming up in December the 3rd, where we're going to be honoring four amazing women. We are also starting tonight our 4 week healing and grounding experience, which is called the Seasons of Life. If you've taken that with me before, we only do like one day where we just talk about the seasons of life and how important it is. But now we made it a 4 week masterclass. And the reason why we did that is because we wanted to build more around understanding the seasons of life. So when you start to go through things, you'll know and understand why and how to handle those challenges in your life. So I am very excited and happy about that. And I always say this, I won't keep you long, but we don't know how this conversation goes. So let me just get right into it. I came up with this because I wanted to give you just a reminder, excuse me, How do you set? Girl, I was on mute. I'm so sorry. How do you set a higher level? I'm here. How do you set a higher level for yourself? Right? And what I said, and I'm sorry because I was on mute, I said, you're the only one who can set a standard for yourself. Right? When you look at yourself and your life, are you really where you want to be? Most of us will say no. Then my next question is, what's stopping you from getting there? And you would say, Gloria, everything, my own thoughts, this, my family, my friends, my job, my this, my that. And I would say to you, no, no, it's not. It's not them. It's not it. It's not this. It's not that. It's you. And it's hard to look at ourselves. It's hard to look at ourselves and say, you know what, I'm the problem. I'm not putting myself up to those high standards, right? I'm not giving myself the opportunity to, grow the way I need to grow. We don't say that about ourselves because we have our egos, right? We want to be able to sit up there and say we're doing a fantastic job. The reason why I'm not where I want to be is because he won't give me what I want. And she won't do what it is that I want her to do. That's not true. If you're not getting what you want, change. If you feel like you're not happy where you are, make the sacrifice and go somewhere else. Every decision we make on our own. We're not forced to do anything. Now, our backs might be against a wall where the decisions that we make, we either going to have hell to pay or purgatory, right? With some of it, we just can't, there's no way out where we're not going to get burnt, right? But we still got to make them. We still got to hold ourselves to a standard, right? We sit up here and we're worried about the small things. Well, let me rephrase that because things that might be small to me is probably not small to someone else. But when we start to treat ourselves better and love ourselves just a little bit more, then people start to do the same because they start to see that light in you and they start to respect you a little bit more. They start to see the things that they don't have. And they're trying to figure out how in the world did she get this? We're in the same house. We in the same hood. We grew up the same. We work at the same job. How come she's so bright and laughing and excited? And here I am miserable every day, and we come to the same place. We live in the same house. We eat the same food. It's because the level of standard that I have for myself, what I'm doing, and where I'm going is very different, right? You could put me in the middle of chaos. I'll probably go a little bit crazy in the beginning, but then I have to remember to become aware and know what I'm in and get myself centered again and let people know what my standards are. And my point to you ladies are the world is going to be the world. People are going to be people. Your environment, you can change. The stuff that you feeling and thinking and going through right now, you can work through. The opportunities that are coming your way are for you. You can go ahead and take the risk with them. The discipline that you need in order to get yourself to the next level, you do have it. All you have to do is set a level of standard for yourself. And that standard should be nothing but the best because you deserve the best. Because you were created, the world is a better place. Because of the shit you went through and how far you've come, you deserve to have that peace, that level of standard where nothing or no one can break you out of it. You get what I'm saying? As hard as you're working on yourself, taking care of your family, your mate, if you have one, making sure everything is in order, being that lovable person, trying to keep your feelings together, trying to make sure you get everything done. You don't think you deserve to set a level of standard for yourself where you say, I deserve to have the best, I deserve to have love? That's not being selfish. That's not being conceited. And that's not being vain. That's loving yourself enough to know that here is where I belong and here's where I'm going to stay. Now, you can come up to my standards at my level of being, but I'm not going down for you. I'm not going down for you because my next level is a little bit higher. And my next level is a little bit higher. And if you can't catch up, then I'm sorry. You just don't belong in my circle. And if you try to disrespect me, then I need to remove myself from you. How many people have you been around and you just had this level of standard and you felt like you had to lower your standards in order to communicate with them? You had to come down to their level so they can understand you. And then when you did that, you just found yourself going down and down and down and down. I've done that plenty of times. I've done that plenty of times. Dating people I knew I shouldn't have been dating. But I said to myself, you know what? I mean, I'm on a date, so, I want to be able to have some kind of communication with the male species, right? So, okay, well, I'll just do this. And I lower my standards. I'm bored. Then I get upset, right? And then they say, well, Glow, your standards are too high. That's why you by yourself. You're not gonna find no man who's this. Da, da, da. It's like my standards are not high. To me, this is regular. I'm not a hard person to be with, but I do have standards, right? I can't sit up here and let you talk to me about rap music all night. I can't sit up here and let you talk to me about video games and the newest Jordans and all that stuff. We're not compatible. Not saying that that's a low standard, right? Because some people might like that, but it's not for me. It's not where I am, right? And when we lower our standards, it kind of takes something out of us because in the back of our mind, you know what I'm saying? In the back of our mind, we know we shouldn't be doing this shit. Or we know we shouldn't be here. Like, and I don't know if you know, but you be like, what the hell am I doing here? And what am I doing this for? Right? I'm better than this. And so when we say that, we believe that we're saying to ourselves that these people are not good people and I'm better than them, which is not true. It's kind of like been there, done that. This is not where I need to be no more, right? So again, I told you I wasn't going to keep you that long, but I just want you to know your level of standard, your level of standard has to be at a place where you are loving yourself, respecting yourself, and allowing people to see who you are and not compromising because you want to get along, because you don't want people to be mad at you, because you want to be nice. And I tell people, don't be nice to me because nice is doing something you really don't want to do, right? When they say, well, I was nice and I just listened, well, you really didn't want to listen. So why did you? Because you wasted my time and yours. Don't be nice. Well, I was being polite because I wanted to make, but you wasn't being your authentic self. Now, there's a time and place for everything where you have to watch your words. If you have a friend who who had a concert and there were some things that happened that you didn't like during the concert, but they just got off stage and they said, did you like it? At that moment they are on adrenaline and everything, and you say, I loved it, it was amazing, right? And then you can call them the next day and say, here's some of the things that I had that was wrong, that I found out that was wrong with the concert, whatever. There's a way that you allow yourself to stay in your authentic self without trying to lower your standards for anything. Okay? Stand your ground. You got to. Because when you go to sleep at night, you have to be at peace with yourself. And you got to know that you got one more step closer to being your authentic self and loving yourself. Okay? All right, I got to go. I love you. Remember, our um, healing and grounding work masterclass, The Seasons of Life, starts tonight. The registration is closed. The people who are in, we're going to have an amazing time over the next 4 weeks. I have some wonderful guests coming, and we really going to work this thing out. Get your tickets December the 3rd for our holiday gala. We're going to do the Women of Influence. We're going to be honoring some wonderful women. And I will let you know everything else that we got coming up. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Love you. And I will see you on Wednesday.